It's only 3 months since the death of band member Tom Parker, who of course was diagnosed with a terminal brain tumour 18 months before that. And just 1 week before his death, Tom revealed that he'd written his memoirs. It's called Hope, My Inspirational Life, and it's become a Sunday Times bestseller. And Tom's wife, Kelsey, joins me now. Kelsey, it's so good to see you. He would have been thrilled that this is a bestseller.
And it's 2 weeks. It's been at number one.
Fantastic, isn't it? I mean, that's all he really wanted to do, that didn't he?
Yeah, and he actually said, like, I just want it to be a top seller, and it is bestseller. That's it.
Geez.
Like, he's done it. He's achieved so much in his life.
It's incredible, isn't it? In such a short life and taken away from you far too young. Far too young. But what he achieved in the short time he was here is remarkable.
He lived life really quick, and that's what his mum says, that he lived everything he did really, really quickly.
Yes, even from a wee tiny boy.
Oh, yeah.
Because in the book, it was really interesting to talk about what he was like as a kid. I mean, it was like 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
100 miles an hour.
And I've got two of them at home that are exactly the same.
And they're just like their dad.
Yeah.
They're just like their dad. I mean, this book is actually full. It says hope.
Yeah.
And it is full of hope, and it is full of optimism as well. And I guess that was very important to both of you to get that across.
Well, that's how we lived our life, with hope, positivity. That's how we actually got through each day, because, you know, he did get a really bad diagnosis, stage 4 terminal cancer, and it's like, how do you live life with that? And we honestly did live life. Our house was never sad. It was a happy place to be in.
Yeah.
So that's what we wanted to write a book and share that with people, that, you know, you can be in a really dark place, but take some light from it.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Very much so. Now, the kids are going to have so much to remember and so much to be incredibly proud of.
Yeah.
And there was a gorgeous footage of your little girl when she saw the book in the shops.
Oh,
this is so cute. Look, she's kissing her daddy.
Whenever she sees her dad, she's like, it's my dad!
Oh, gosh. Because, I mean, she's tiny. What age is she now?
She'll be 3 at the end of this month.
So I guess it's really difficult for a 3-year-old to understand the concept of the fact that her dad's not here anymore.
Yeah, I've been really honest, but it's because still every day she does still talk about him every day, and she doesn't quite understand that he's not coming back. So I have to be really blunt to say, he's not coming back, that's it. He's dead, and he's not coming back.
Right.
Because she doesn't really understand. Obviously, where there's lots of, you know, the books out, she's seen him in stores, she's a bit like, well, he's been on tour, so is he going to come back from this?
Because she would have been quite used to him being away now and again. And
so she's just really confused by it. So, but then we do then talk about him every day. She does ask me every day about him. And obviously we have little things around the house of Tom, so she'll see that, like, his wallet and be like, oh, that's Daddy's wallet. I'm like, yeah, that's Daddy's wallet.
Right. But you're being so, actually, very pragmatic about it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you know, you have to do this. And I guess the kids keep you going. They do. Yeah.
They wake up happy. That's what I always say. They wake up in a good mood. So then I can't be sad.
Right.
And he wouldn't want us to be sad and mourning. Like, don't get me wrong, I get my bad days. Of course I do. At night, you know, it is lonely. I am lonely. But this is my life. I have to get on with it.
You are incredible. You are remarkable. And you did meet, the two of you, it just was soulmates, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, love at first sight, like 19, you know. You never think at 19 that you're going to meet your soulmate, but we did, and we've been through so much together. And again, our lives, we did so much together.
Yeah.
We crammed so much into that short space that we actually had together.
It's amazing, absolutely amazing. And like I say, it's almost like you lived a whole life in this short time. Both of you. The
holidays we've been on, our wedding, like everything was just, it was just, everything was really fast.
I always wonder if you've got that sort of love and that sort of like really all-consuming love, and the two of you almost finish each other's sentences and you know each other so well.
He was my actual best friend. Like, I just loved him so much. Like, the love I had for him was like no other.
Does it make it harder, though, that he's not here?
Yeah, I think it's that. It's like I don't get to text him when things happen, and I don't get to call him. I think that's what I find really, really hard. Like, I really miss him.
Yeah, just being there. Because I know that you're so incredibly strong. You really are amazing. And I know that he would have wanted you to have a life, to still go out. And you went to a wedding, but there's the empty chair, isn't there?
Yeah.
I mean, literally, there was
an
a chair for him. That chair was for Tom. And that's hard.
It's really hard. I think it's the first of everything that I'm going to find really hard. Like, that was... And weddings are emotional anyway.
Of course they are.
And then I'm sitting there and they're doing their vows and I'm like, I've actually lost the love of my life.
Yeah, and
like,
you're remembering your day and what that was like.
And that wasn't that long ago.
No.
I mean, everything is quite fresh and new, and
all.
even the babies, it's all... new. They are babies.
They're tiny. They are wee but they will have, like I said, so much to remember. Did it help in any way the fact that so many, I mean, the outpouring of love and support was quite overwhelming, I would imagine.
Really,
did it help you?
Yeah, it was really overwhelming because obviously my love for him, I loved him so much, but it was so lovely how everyone else loved him and everyone's got a story about him, and that's what the kids, they're so lucky that when they do get older, all these people are going to be like, oh, when we met your dad, this was about your... Like, do you know what I mean? They've got that for their dad.
No, that's true.
But honestly, it was so overwhelming, like the love. I couldn't even read all the messages that I got. Like,
that would be really good to keep for the kids as well. They're old enough to see that and just to see how
I've kept so much from them. They've got boxes.
I bet they have. I bet
like they've got a book in each. She keeps trying to get hands on the book, and I'm like, no, it's in your box now. You're not having it yet.
It's okay. You have this.
Yeah.
You will always have this. Of course you will. And people like Ed Sheeran helped in a really practical way, because sometimes when you're going through something like this, you do need practical help.
Yeah, Ed was just amazing, just an unbelievable person. And he was at the summertime ball at the weekend, and I actually got him a gift. And I got him some crystals, because I'm like, what do you get someone who's got everything? But I just wanted to say thank you. Like, what he did for us, for our family, to give me more time with Tom. Like,
yeah, because he helped with the treatment, didn't he?
Yeah, he's an unbelievable person. He didn't need to do that. And he didn't even ask me anything from it, do you know what I mean? It was like, I'm giving you this, please. Like, I
just always remember him, I think, with a smile. The last time that he was on the show was November. And we just laughed, you know? And he was such a positive guy. He just radiated positivity.
And that's what I'm saying. Our house has been there's been laughter in our house for the last 18 months, 2 years with the diagnosis. Like, we were genuinely happy. Like, we're always laughing and having a good time. It was
amazing. Absolutely incredible. It really is. Well, look, the book, as we said, a bestseller already, which is one of the things that he absolutely wanted to do. I think you're brilliant. You really are, because you're so incredibly strong. And I know that you'll have your moments. Of course you will. But, you know, those two children are so lucky to have had him as a dad and so lucky to have you as a mum.
Yeah, and I was so lucky to have him as a husband. Like,
Kelsey, thank you. Thank you so much. And Tom's book, Hope, My Inspirational Life, and what an inspirational life it was. It's out right now. It's a great read. It's just like him. You feel as if he's talking to you, don't you? It's just lovely. Lovely. Thank you. Don't forget, you can watch full episodes of Lorraine on the ITV Hub, and all the best clips, compilations and playlists right here on our channel. Just subscribe now and you'll never miss an upload. Click here to watch another video similar to this one, or click here to head to our channel's homepage to explore all of our exciting videos.